I'm really happy to have you here back in this show. It's Friday. It's 27th of May, almost the end of this month. And yesterday was a kind of day off, Father's Day. I hope you had a great day yesterday and a little bit more calm and relaxing for yourself. And now we want to talk about the end of this week, about the markets again, about our trades, and maybe one or the other possible new trading idea. And please feel free to ask whatever is in your mind on Zoom here on YouTube also, because we share this show here live on YouTube. You'll find a button in the right corner. You can subscribe the channel. You can give us a like if you want. You can leave a comment below this video after the show if you want. And the chat is open. I can see here already here on YouTube. OT Election, good morning, Anchor, Andre, Thomas, who is there, Bernd, Janisch, nice to have you here. So let me share my screen here with you. So here we go. And let me see the chat here on Zoom also. So on Zoom this morning, Mladen, good morning, Eon, good morning, Rainer, Petya, Helmut, Mihai, good morning, and Plamen, greetings to Bulgaria. So we start with the risk note on the lower side. You can see CFDs are complex instruments and come with a high risk of losing money rapidly due to leverage. So please be aware that you are responsible for your own trading. Dell, good morning. So the economy numbers and economy news this morning, China's industrial profits slide in April and lockdown impact, of course. And then Australian retail sales set another record high in April. So what do we expect on upcoming events today? It's just one, and this is already out, be announced this night. About retail trade, you see forecast was 1 point, and the actual is 0.9. So in case you want to be well informed every day, then you should follow the Admirals Telegram channel. We have 825 subscribers right now, and you will find all links you need to know about the broker, about what is a white label, for example, very interesting content, how to trade AMD, for example, the trading idea or the trade idea of the week. So we'll find a lot of content here. So in case you are more a fan of Twitter, then you can follow Admirals Global on Twitter also. And my name on Twitter is Daytrader70. So let's come to our trades, and we start, of course, as every morning, with a view at our DAX 10-minute chart. And you could see we were growing, we are increasing. Yesterday during the day off, Jenica, good morning. We had yesterday increasing prices up back to the extreme price upper zone, and we are far away from the point of control now. So, you know, it's always important to see where we are. It's in the expensive price zone. So what's about our trading strategy? And, you know, we have I have a combination between the Dow-Howe approach based on my 4 magic rules. And of course, the exit strategy is trend following. So I never intervene. So I always, most of the times, I let the market decide how much money I will get just by following the trend. And if I want to know how expensive the price could be in the future, then I don't have to predict, I just have to follow the price, because maybe you can make a note in your own diary. We are trend followers and not trend predictionists. That's a big difference. Yeah. So Rita, good morning. Nice to have you here in the show. Okay, what's about the trend? And you could see yesterday we made quite good money. Yeah. And you see this money, this 208 pips, they equalize the almost, I would say more than the 3 losses here in a row. So 208 pips this morning by just following the trend. And that was really awesome. And even yesterday with a day off, I had a relaxing day yesterday, and I thought, oh, okay, during Father's Day, I make money. That's really cool stuff. Just following the trend. That's all what we have to do. Not to interpret, not to analyze, just following the trend. That's really cool. Sully, good morning on YouTube here. Okay, so then I got out this morning with 208 pips. Then I started a new downtrend because it was a valid trend. And this I cut this morning because the price was not going into my direction. So I had a small loss, about 38 pips in my entry arm. When the price is not going in my direction, I cut the loss immediately. So now, but the trend is going to continue for the moment. So I can see, okay, I'm in, and I can see, okay, the price is not really working for me for the moment. So my stop loss is above the last 0.3 here. Yeah, let's see. I will have a look at the price, and if I can see there is not going down, then I will cut again with a really, really small loss here, because that's kind of trend candles. And let's see the next, I would say 10 or 20 minutes, what happens next. Let's come to our top instruments, and we have 5 top instruments at Admirals. And this is Bitcoin, this is Dow Jones, DAX 40, then gold and euro. And we want to analyze and have a look at those trends. So in Dow Jones, let's start with Bitcoin. And you see in Bitcoin, we stay below $30,000, which is basically not a good sign. And what you can see here is we're still in a downtrend. And the downtrend will break here at this last 0.3, which is $32,000. And the trend will continue in case here on this lower side at 25,000. So since that, we are in a time extended correction here, but still in a downtrend in Bitcoin. Is there something to do? No, because the trend is too old and we are waiting for a new uptrend. In Dow Jones, we saw yesterday a kind of trend continuation. So the main trend actually is still facing downwards. So you can see this. That was my first trend arm. That was the second one, the third one, and the fourth one. And it was a trend continuation here. So the fifth one. So the trend will break here. We are close to break the trend and will continue here. And on the right side of the chart, there was a new lovely trend. Perfect entry was there. And now we are, in the next move. So maybe you can wait until the next correction, then we can make a re-entry here. So, but the perfect situation was if you are still in, then you have wonderful profit right now in 4-hourly chart, by the way, which is, I would say, handleable and manageable for even part-time traders. In 4-hourly chart, you can prepare the markets. You can check with the app on your phone from MetaTrader 5 or 4. You can check the positions every 4 hours. And this should be, even for part-time traders, should be possible. You don't have to switch to daily chart, but make sure that you don't have too many markets to watch, because, based on the law of probability, you should know that you don't have to miss too many signals. Let's check DAX 40 in 4-hourly chart. And going to create a new trend, because the previous uptrend, which we're starting here, was unfortunately broken here. But on the other side, there was no downtrend. And it looks like that we continue now with a new trend. And yesterday we had a trend continuation, which means we have now a new 0.2. That's the old one. That's 0.1. That's 0.3. So, and now we are waiting for a correction at the best deeper 38%, that we have a cheap price based on the rules, and then let's go up. I think the possibilities for trend continuation is quite high because the point of control is quite high. It's above 15,724. And if you check the market profile, to be honest, there is no obstacle on the way up to the point of control, because this was a high obstacle here at around about, what is it here? 14,000. Yeah, so you could see the price were remaining here, we're circling around, the volume was increasing. So, but now on the way up, the next point is really the point of control. Let's see if it's possible. But the probability are a little bit higher on the upper side than on the lower side. But everything can happen. We don't have to analyze, not to interpret, just follow the price on the right side of the chart. But the best is now that we have a correction, maybe, yeah, 38%, that's a perfect, and then we can go up. So then let's check the gold price. And the gold price is back. Yeah, let's see. Draw the trend and you know the answer. Don't have to interpret. So 1, 2, there was no trend continuation. No, because there was no trend continuation, still the trend will break here at this point 3, which means we are still in the next correction. Yeah, and we can speculate. There was a wonderful balance candle here. You can speculate on the trend continuation on the upper side. Is there a downtrend? Let's see. Is there a downtrend? No, not really. That's just fake. So no downtrend, just only the uptrend in the 1, 2, in the third trend arm, which is possible based on the rules to go up. So gold is at the moment still along. And finally, we have Euro USD, and in Euro USD, we saw yesterday a lovely increasing move to the upper side. And here you can see why I try to teach you to work with the soft stop, mental stop alarm at the last 0.3, because you see just spikes, no close below. And now you see the price is going up again and is trying to continue. And actually, to be honest, yes, there is a new, not really. We are waiting for a really close above the last 0.3. And then we have the next confirmed 0.3. But this is what I try to teach you, to work with a soft stop. But for that, to be honest, you have to, I can trail my stop right now. The hard stop I can trail here into the profit, and now just let it run. Let's see what happens next. And this kind of financial or trading behavior is absolutely possible if you calculate your money in a stage where you feel comfortable. You don't have sweaty hands, where you don't move on your chair. Just if you watch it completely neutral and control your emotions. When people will tell you you have to delete your emotions, then you know this is not possible, because you are not a robot. You are a lovely human being with all your emotions, love and hate and whatever, regret and hope and something like this. That's a part of our human being. So the point is to control those emotions like hope and regret and greed and fear. It's a part of our human being. So, but it's a part to control the emotions, because emotions should never influence or reduce, or affect or attack the technical behavior in trading, because trading is a zero-sum game, which means we have to work with mathematics, with statistics, with probabilities. That's just numbers, just neutral numbers. And emotions can destroy this law of probability. So control your emotions, that you have the focus on the technical part, on your job you have to do in trading. And this will help you to become successful on a long run in trading, by the way. Yeah. So what can help to control? Yeah, it's a real why. So let me ask you a question. Are you parents? Do you have kids? Just type in the chat box, yes or no. Do you have kids? Yes or no. Do you have kids? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you have kids? Yes or no? Are you parents? Are your parents? Let me say yes or no. Okay. No, no. Okay. Oh my gosh. 2 boys. Great. So we have 1 or 2 yes. Okay. So the point is, if you have kids, then I guess you would say you love your kids, right? And proper parents. So proper parents would always say, I would do everything for my kids. Even I would give my own life for my kids. Yeah. You would never make a difference to say, no, today I don't protect my kids. Let go them to the street. Yeah. You would never do this. If you're a great dad and a great mom, you will always say, always, I protect my kids always, because I would give my life for my kids, like your parents maybe did for you. So what's the cause? What's the motivation? Yeah, it's real love. It's original, real love, parents to the kids. And this is a high motivation. Why dad and moms protect life of kids and would give their own life for kids. So in this kind of motivation, you need for your trading stuff. Only if you have this great motivation, then you can be focused on the technical part, and emotions will never influence the technical part in trading. That's a great stuff you should notice for yourself. Okay, let's come to our running trades and then to your questions. Of course, I can see you on YouTube. But before we do this, we have the question of the day, the Friday question. And my Friday question, Esther, wonderful, thank you, is did you reach your goals this week? I asked you on Monday about your goals. Yeah, we had, yes, I finally did, no, I did not, or I had no goals this week. Let's come to the running trades and then to your questions. Australian dollar, Swiss franc, it's just in a short position and it's fine. It's in profit. The stop loss is already in profit. Nothing to do for the moment. Just let it go. Australian Japanese yen. The short basically is in loss and the long position comes back to the profit. So at the moment, I let 2 trades running for the moment. Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, we are a bit in profit. We had a trend continuation. Stop loss is above the last 0.3. You are a trend follower. So just follow the trend. And actually, this trend will break at this last 0.3, where you can see my purple line. Yeah, if we have something to do, then we should act. But we can act if the price is going up to the point of to the stop loss, then it's over. But I guess if the price is going up, then we will see a new trend, uptrend, and this we can trade also. Canadian dollar, Japanese yen. Yeah, actually, we have 2 trades open. So the short is here. I trailed, by the way, the stop loss, because I can see, okay, the price is going up again. So I have to cut this loss because there was not really a trend continuation here in my entry arm. So I have to trail a stop loss. So I can make money in both sides, whatever it is. Euro Australian dollar, we are still in a long position. I cut the loss for the short, you see. And in Australian dollar, we were pyramiding. We have 3 positions long. And let's see how far the trend will go. I have a little bit in my mind that the point of control is quite high. So, and if you reach the point of control, yeah, then we make a lot of money with this pyramiding trade here. That's really cool. Let's see. Euro Japanese yen still in a long position. And the short, I trailed my stop into the profit because I don't want to lose money with this short because the point of control is quite far away. Yeah. And let's see if we can continue the long position. Euro New Zealand dollar, we have a long position and also a short position, and both are still running. So let's see what happens. British pound Japanese yen. For the short, I trailed the hard stop closer to cut the possible loss, and the long is still running. And for the long, I trailed my hard stop yesterday below those two trend candles, which are working against my position. And there I have to trail, I have to cut the possible loss. But you see, I don't go out manually. I just always let the market decide. And this is a great stuff if you work with Heikki Nashi, because it's, you see the spikes and you can trail the stop. Yeah, and sometimes you're still in. British pound US dollar, yes, 264 pips in profit right now. And yes, you would say we have a trend continuation here right now. Really, really cool. And that means, yeah, we can trail the stop. Really cool stuff. We can trail the stop. And now the stop loss is in profit. We can trail the hard stop a little bit closer in case of. So, but this trade is safe. Let's see what we can do. Oh, we have two positions open, pyramiding system. Yeah, that's really, really cool. New Zealand Canadian dollar. It's going back. We have two positions open, pyramiding system. Actually, it's no trend continuation because this about the rate decision this week, we had a big spike. So this is not a trend continuation for the moment. And last but not least, US dollar Japanese yen, still two trades open, 1,300 pips in profit. Yeah, the stop loss, because we saw a break of the long trend. So therefore I trailed my hard stop, and the short is also running, and the short is also in profit. This is incredible. If you work with this logic in trading, then you have to stop interpreting. You have to just follow the trends. And sometimes you have the big benefit if you have two contrary trends and both are in profit, and both will seemingly end in profit. This is really, really cool stuff. And this is, ladies and gentlemen, this is logical trading. And if you want to go deeper, yeah, you can grab my online course on my homepage. In case you want to follow my trades during the rest of the day, I want to invite you to our live trading room here on Traders Yard, and I allow to myself to give you the chat, or to give you the link into the chat, and then you can see, and then you can follow me all the day, because I stream my DEX from MetaTrader, from Admirals here all day long. And you can see I give you updates here when something is to do in DEX trading, for example. So let's see about the DEX. Yes, of course, it's going up. So which means let's close and let's take this small loss, just 27 pips. And let's see if there will be a next balance candle, and then we can open a short position. Mladen, thank you very much. And you see, this is cutting the loss because there is no trend continuation. And you see the price is not working for you. So there is no hope. There is no regret, nothing, just neutral. Yeah, control the emotions. Yeah, I'm not happy. Of course, 25, 27 pips a loss right now. That doesn't make me happy, of course, but it doesn't make me angry. Why? It's just I stuck to my rules. It's the law of probability. It's a loss. It's a part of the game. Let it go. Just wait. Sometimes the next trend will come, and then it's going up. And we made 200 pips. So who cares about 27 pips profit loss? Who cares? So let's come to your trading ideas. But let me just give you, and this is my proposal for you, and this is British pound New Zealand dollar. So we have a trend, a downtrend. We are in the second trend, in the second trend arm, and in the second correction, which is the first correction we can go long. And And now I had a pending order here on the lower side. Balance candles, that's my duty to set a pending order in case that this trend will continue. Let's see. How long is the online course? How long, whenever you want. So it's 16 parts. You will find on my homepage, dowhow-trading.com. And yes, it's just an online course. I recorded 16 parts, and there is everything explained from logic to the strategy, a full strategy. At the end of the course, yeah, I give you personally, and I stand with my own name with it, for the guarantee, yeah, that you become successful, star, yeah, as long as you follow everything what I teach you or we talked about here in our morning briefing show. So, and as you go my proven expert side, you can see all lovely comments from all students. All of them were very successful in the meantime. So come to your questions. British pound, Swiss franc. And yeah, basically we don't have a trend continuation because this spike here, this spike, let me point it out here. This spike, no, not this. So this candle with this spike, yeah, destroyed the trend continuation, yeah. For a real trend continuation, because you see the price is going up, it was a trick of the market. So which means if you want to have a trend continuation, you need a close below those spikes, and then it's a real trend. So for the moment, it's not a valid trend. And as long as you don't have a valid trend, you know, NT, no trend, no trade. Yeah, just stay on the sideline and waiting. Maybe there occur a contrary trend to the long side. We will see. And British pound, Canadian dollar. Let's see here. British pound, Canadian dollar. Yeah, it's an up. Yeah, there is a new uptrend. By the way, the downtrend is still valid. Oh, yeah. Oh, the downtrend is still valid. Yes, the downtrend will break at this point 3. And you see how much money you can make here? Yeah, trend following. Look at this one. That's trend following. So now on the right side of the chart, let's see, one, just second trend arm. Yes, trend continuation here. But the third was not so deep, so no trading idea for the moment. We have to close. We need a correction deeper 38. So the perfect entry was here on a second trend arm here. There was the perfect entry, and then you are in profit right now. So, but actually we have to wait until we see a close deeper 38, and then you can go set a pending order for a possibility that the trend will continue. And the point of control is quite far away on the upper side, by the way. Okay, how much takes in hours? So I guess you're talking about the online course. It's a video course, so can whatever, it's no time limit. So one part is quite 1 hour. Yeah, so you can watch it as often as you want. It's for lifetime license with all future updates if you want. Because sometimes I add some new part because I want something explained closer. So it's lifetime license. Okay, so my question for today was, did you reach your goals this week? And unfortunately, this Friday, we have 47%, no, I did not. And 41%, yes, I did. And 12%, I had no goals. For 47% says, no, I did not. Then I guess it's my fault. Maybe I'm not good enough as a teacher, or maybe I didn't explain close enough. But you see, in 30 minutes, we have to focus on the real charts and real life trading. And education you have to do by yourself, or you have to follow all webinars here from Admirals, then you have to go deeper, or you have to take a mentor. This is what I can suppose, what I can recommend for you. But you need to how should I say, analyze why you haven't reached your goals this week. So please make a note in your diary, and yeah, you can get in touch with Admirals or with me to figure out how you can reach your goals every single week. Yeah. Okay, then I want to say thank you. There was the link here. No, I guess here for Traders Yacht. So here's the link. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you for following me this week again. We will see each other on Monday again. And now I wish you a lovely Friday, a wonderful, happy weekend. And you know, happiness in our heart is much more important than anything else in our life, because if you are happy, then you can make other people happy too. So have a nice Friday. And as always, Nastia, thanks for supporting me this week again. Have a nice weekend too. And as always, have courage and be kind. And may the force of the rules be with you. See you on